Hi, it's Sasha from sashaharang.com, and I'm still at the pool because it's too hot to go back to the office. So I've decided to do another video, number 6, integrity, and I'm just going to sit back in the pool again because it's just so hot here. And integrity is a really interesting, powerful subject again about allowing prosperity and abundance in your life. And I'll just try and get away from the sun so that you can actually see. Okay, there's a nice bromeliad garden behind me, full of colours. Anyway, enough about gardening. Okay, so prosperity is linked to integrity because it talks about our beliefs and how we are about integrity. And often we have false beliefs like, for example, earning money is hard. How many people think that one? I do. I always think it's hard. I think everything's really hard to do actually. And if it's not hard, then it's not worth doing. And where do we get these things from? Is it something that's programmed in our brain from our parents or things that we hear along the way? I don't know. But this is what I'm talking about. This is having the integrity about certain beliefs that simply aren't true. So we believe in these silly, beliefs or programming that money is hard to earn, or nothing's worth doing unless it's really hard to do, and that's just not the truth. It really isn't. It doesn't have to be hard. You just have to keep working at things, but it doesn't have to be really hard. And so we actually create circumstances so that it is true. And so we create this integrity about truths that we believe in, like money's hard to earn, but they are not true. And so many people do make money with ease, absolutely. They have no problem with it. And integrity is insisting on letting go of our own false statements and pre-programming or false narratives, really, that little voice that runs in your head that's telling you things all the time, but really it's not the truth. Because many of us carry these false statements and false narratives, and they are simply not true. So we actually create our own blocks for manifesting by putting them as truths, but they're not truths. So we're not actually living in integrity and actually living a prosperous and abundant life. So it requires that we be to have integrity in our life. It requires the actual truth, and with the universal laws. And instead of our ideas and our own programming and narratives being the truth, it should be the actual truth. And this takes practice and new conditioning. And you need to go through each one separately, each block separately, and find that block, understand it, and then accept that that's not the truth. And you need to actually change and release each individual block until you have changed it into a new narrative and a new statement about the truth, about the real integrity of that particular narrative and statement to be the absolute truth and not some false narrative. And once we get that right and we get rid of all those blocks, then we can develop integrity in our lives about the actual truth, about how things really are. So integrity is a very interesting one, and a lot of us have these blocks. We don't know where they come from, but they're things that are in place, and we need to make those changes in order to be able to think straight and have things the way it should be, the way it is really all about. And money isn't hard to make. We just need to put things in place and actually do the job. But it's not hard to do. You just need to do it, that's all. And all the other things that you've got in place too. You know what your blocks are, you know the whole list of them. There is always so many. But yeah, you need to work through that and get rid of those blocks that you have in place. Change the way you think about each individual one. Release them, get rid of them out of your life, and then get a whole bunch of good ones that are actually true, and then you will start being much more prosperous and abundant. So I will see you in the next video, number 7, for the prosperity Prosperity Abundant Activators. And if you like this video, please click the like button or leave a comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I think I've already said that. So have a fantastic day, and I'm hopping back in the pool. See you later.